Hello, today I want to talk about why alcohol-related stocks are going down and why you should stay away from them. People are not drinking like they used to. About 10 years ago, or even farther, people used to go to happy hours after work and have a few drinks. Or maybe they used to come back home, serve themselves a few beers or martinis or whatever, and then go into their day to relax and just slow down. Or on weekends, they used to just get wasted, go to the club, to the bar, and just drink until they pass out. Well, that is not happening anymore. There are several cultural health factors that explain this, and the consequences of all this is that the alcohol-related stocks are taking a big hit, okay? So if we look at the stock market, last year, 2024, the Standard & Poor's 500 went up about 25%. But not the alcohol-related stocks. All the alcohol-related stocks went down and went down by a lot. So here are a few examples. The first one is Anheuser-Busch, and this one is the biggest beer company in the world, and it has brands such as Budweiser, Corona, Stella Artois, Michelob Ultra, and this one, the stock price over the past 12 months went down a whopping 21%, so that's a lot. The next one is Diageo. This one sells spirits well-known brands such as Johnny Walker, Guinness, Smirnoff Vodka, Baileys, and Tanqueray. For this one, the stock price went down a whopping 31%. And the third one is Constellation Brands, known for beer, wine, and spirits. And some of the brand names that it possesses is Corona, everyone loves a Corona, Modelo, Svedka Vodka, and this one, the stock price went down 28%. So these are three of the biggest alcohol producing companies, and all of them went down a significant amount, while the Standard & Poor's 500 went up 25%. So this is a great divergence of, about 50% difference. So I'm going to offer 4 reasons for this declining alcohol consumption. Number one, and I think this one is very significant, people are addicted to their cell phones. Their social life is practically 100% an interface with them and the telephone screen. So this, what it does is that we have less face-to-face interaction, which means that we don't get to have a glass of wine together, a beer together anymore. No, we're just looking at each other's FaceTime, and this is not a great environment to share a beer. The second reason is that there's a group of people who are becoming more health conscious. So yes, we have heard reports that alcohol causes cancers, that a glass of wine can reduce your longevity, so on and so forth. So there is a group of people who say, no, I would like to live longer, I'm going to give up social interaction and drinking, and then I'm going to prefer doing exercise and having other drinks like kombucha and CBD drinks and so on and so forth. So there are many replacements, and there is a race now of non-alcoholic drinks. You can go to a bar and drink a beer with no or little alcohol, and so this is a tendency that is happening more and more often. The third reason is that there are people now that are consuming designer drugs. They take a little pill and they go to a club and they feel energetic and happy, and they don't need to consume a beer or a cocktail. A cocktail can easily cost $15 to $20, while one of these pills that keep you hyper all night long can cost as little as $10. Okay, so there's a huge difference. You feel the high, the effect lasts longer, and the price is half. So People go, pay the entrance fee to the club, pop a pill, and they are happy. They don't need to consume alcohol. At the most, they consume a bottle of water. And then the third reason is the rise of all these GLP-1 drugs. So these drugs, what they do is that they reduce your appetite, but they reduce as well your desire to consume alcohol. And these drugs is perhaps the biggest threat. Why? Because the alcohol industry depends on the super consumers. The super consumers, like me, for example, I drink a glass of wine, maybe two, a week. You know, I get together with my friends on Friday or Saturday, we have a bottle of wine, and that's it. But the super consumers, they have a bottle of wine at least every single day, okay, or a six-pack of beer or whatever. So if these super consumers all of a sudden they don't have that desire to consume alcohol, that's where the alcohol industry is going to be taking a big hit. So overall, my suggestion is that if you can help it, stay away from alcohol producing stocks. I mean, I am a stock, I am an investor in the index, and if there are alcohol producing stocks in the index, then I'm screwed. I have to hold them. But as they go down in value, the index, the Standard & Poor's 500, is going to kick them out of the index. So I'm not going to have to worry about that. But if you are individual stock investors, just be careful. Stay away from these kind of stocks. You know, it doesn't matter how much you like your Baileys or your Coronas or your Bud Light. It's just not a good investment. Just buy yourself a beer, have a good time, but don't buy the stock. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until soon. Peace.